new update for you guys today. Actually, I found a Veloster R Spec set, still with the tires from the factory on it, still with the stickers on it, and TPMS still installed. So this is going to be a pretty good deal. Should be awesome to get a set of 18s on the car. I think it's going to look a lot nicer than the 16s. I'll get back with you guys once we get these wheels and see what they look like. One of the things I really like about this car is it basically drives itself on the highway. So it's doing its own steering, and it's got the adaptive cruise control, so I don't have to do the gas or the brakes either. It just makes long trips a lot easier. Making our way there. Got my beautiful fiance with me here. They are completely covered in dust and crap right now. We got to get them power washed off and see what they look like. But as you guys can see, pretty much all these tires have on them is from the dealer, because they still have their stickers on here. So they probably have 50 miles maybe on these. These were taken off of 2020, brand new from the factory, and they just collected dust basically in his garage ever since. 18-inch by 7.5. And these are 225 width, going up from my 205 width. It's hard to tell, they're so dirty, but I looked around and I didn't see any curb rash or any damage around any of the wheels, honestly. There might be a couple of scratches here and there maybe. Once I clean it up, I guess I'll get to see, but seems like they're pretty much new. It's gonna be pretty good. These are actually Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. And from what I read in the reviews, I think these should be really great performing tires. It'll probably be a big upgrade from what I have right now, but you can see the difference in the 16-inch to the 18-inch. I think that's going to be a huge difference. You can see we just got a couple more back here. Same deal. Super dirty. Stickers still on them. Tires look mint. The fitment should be, I used a calculator online, and I think it should stick them out maybe an extra millimeter from where mine are, and I have 20 millimeter spacers in there. I think I'm gonna keep those spacers in and just put these on and stick out just a little bit more. So the cleanup process took maybe about an hour longer than I was expecting, because we had to get all the adhesive off of the tape that was still on the tires. Once I pulled that tape off, there was all kinds of residue all over all the wheels, inside and out, and even on the tires. So I had to take a lot of extra time and clean all that adhesive off so we don't have to deal with it later. Got them all filled up with air. I guess next is to the mounting process. Just got to get this up on the lift. Got one on the car here. I think it's gonna look really, really good. I have just a tiny bit of poke. We'll see how it turns out, but you compare it to the size of that one, it's gonna be way better. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest on the car. We'll get it off the lift, torque them down, and we'll see what they look like. Final install here. I think the fitment came out perfect. Now keep in mind, I still have my 20mm spacers in there. And so it just sticks out just a tiny bit more than the stock ones do. But I think it's perfect. Like there's just a tiny bit of poke. But I don't think it's enough to have any rubbing issues. And honestly, I think I'd probably still be fine if I lowered it. I think it might still clear here with the way that the suspension goes, even without cambering the wheels. I'll show you what the rear looks like here. way better than the stocks on there. These 18s really look much, much nicer.